Okay, we got the video cable in, we got the keyboard in, we got the mouse in. Now, I can present to you the Dell Inspiron 530. Now, how and why? First things first, I know I've not uploaded videos in this setup in a while. I've actually been kind of in the process of renovating these area a little bit, not like doing like a full house renovation, just renovating this area here. What actually happened was about a year ago, the Lenovo computer, you guys might remember that, the Lenovo computer, the motherboard died in it, so I lost the ability to use that, which was unfortunate for a lot of videos, as I had to like completely scrap like an entire list of like 30 videos. Anyways, so what happened was about, actually I forget when I got this, but sometime after that I got this Dell Inspiron 530 from a friend, alongside the repair CD or the recovery CD, which I think is in there right now. And so what I've done here is I hooked up this monitor. Why this monitor? Because it has speakers. If you can't tell, there are speakers on both sides. I'm using the same keyboard and mouse. Now, why a Dell Inspiron 530 of all things? Well, because it's the only other machine that I have. You might be going, well, why don't you just put another machine here? I do have another machine that I could put here, but I've had it here, but I don't want to leave it here, because this is my primary setup, and the other one, the one I've done all my videos on, is my secondary setup. And I'd rather not have to use this as a secondary and the other one as a primary. So that's why I'm doing the Dell Inspiron 530, at least for now. And you're gonna have to apologize for the lighting. The light is actually behind me. Like, it's a ceiling fan. And I'm in the same room. I'm actually right behind me is my secondary setup. That's where my main laptop is right now. Anyways, let's go ahead and power on the Dell Inspiron 530. Now, I've actually gone ahead and BIOS updated this thing. So that's why this Dell logo is here. And I'm actually going to go right ahead and boot from the hard drive. I think I've got that drivers and utilities DVD in here. Yeah, I do. Let's not boot off of that. Let's just boot from the hard drive. I believe I was setting up Windows 7 on here. For reasons I forget. You're gonna have to apologize, but the camera blur. I don't even think I completed the setup. I think it's still setting up, but we'll find out. Yeah, setup is updating registry settings. I'm gonna skip through all this. Oh yeah, the CD drive is spinning up, or the DVD drive is spinning up. I should probably put the Windows 7 CD in. It's probably gonna look for that. Setup starting services. Yeah, I should probably put the Windows 7 CD in. And this is a 1024x768. This is a ViewSonic View Panel VE150M, for those who are curious. I'm going to skip through the whole Windows 7 setup and get back when we're at an actual user input spot. Any minute now. I've been sitting at this thing for like 5 minutes. So while I wait for that, why don't I turn attention to this? You might know what this is. This is a Google Home. This is actually the major change to this setup, is I've got a Google Home here now. Now, I'm actually not going to be showcasing it very much, but I figure, haha, sub will continue after restarting your computer. But I figure, at least mentioning it here this way, because I might use it for timer setting for the Windows 7 setup or like later setup disks. Okay, we are booting back up, and I should actually go back. Meh. So I'll delete that, as that was it trying to boot off of the Windows 7 DVD. Let's just select that. By the way, putting the Windows 7 DVD in to the drive did not make much of a difference. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take that out, swap it out for the drivers and utilities for the Dell Inspiron 530 itself. This is from June of 2007, meaning that this had to have been from at least 2007. Sub is preparing your computer for first use. If you guys want me to like experiment with the Google Home, be sure to let me know, as that would be interesting. Sub is preparing your computer for first use. Well, there was already a Windows 7 install on here already. I just erased it because, well, there was personal information on this when I got it, so I had to find a way to securely erase that. Oh, Sub's checking video performance. And then I could go ahead and install what I wanted to. And apparently there was a copy of Windows 7 on here already, but it was some custom copy. Ah, there we go. Let's do... I'm just going to put Jonathan and then he... Can I skip this? You could skip this in Windows 10. Ask me later. There's not even a network card in here. The time is off. Let's do... I'll just leave it as is. I mean, I'll just leave it as is. Windows is finalizing your settings. And we can check the specifications of the Dell Inspiron 530. Welcome. As I honestly forget what these specs were. That's literally what I'm going to be doing in this video, is checking out the specs for this. Though according to the sticker on the front here, it's got an Intel Celeron. And it came with Windows XP. I have never used Windows XP before, by the way. And if you guys insist on it, I'll do it for a video. Though not on the Dell Inspiron 530. Maybe on another machine. Or maybe I will do it on the Dell Inspiron 530. I don't know. I mean, I can erase this install of Windows 7 in favor of Windows XP. You're not going to find a network connection. There isn't even a Wi-Fi card in here. This thing didn't come with a Wi-Fi receiver. Let's just go in to control panel and find out like what machine we got. Oh, we got Aero. Okay, so it's an Intel Celeron 440, 1 gig of RAM. So we've got Aero on. Ah, interesting. You can see the blur effect. That's what Aero is. Of course, we can switch that off if we want to. I'm probably gonna leave it on. Like, I feel like I can just explore this thing. This is a 1024 by 768 monitor, and it looks to have auto turned that up. But yeah, that's the Dell Inspiron 530. If you guys want me to like try something else, like maybe I could try Windows XP. Maybe I could try something else, like maybe more modern Windows or a more modern OS, maybe Linux. I've not done a Linux video other than the Ubuntu video. So I could probably like try, say, Zorin. I've not done a Zorin video. And I've done Ubuntu. I've really not done any Linux videos related to. I did do that Ubuntu video. If you guys want to watch that, you can. I'll link it in the description. Or we can like go ahead, install Windows XP on here, wipe this. I did do a secure erase, so theoretically no data should be lost. So I'm not gonna run the drivers and utilities disk in this video. If you guys want me to do that, I'll do it for a separate video. Yeah, be sure to let me know what you guys want me to do with the Dell Inspiron 530. In the meantime, I'm actually gonna power it off. So, just a little walkthrough, just a little explanation of what this thing is, how I got it, and like the times about like what's been going on behind the scenes here. That's just it shutting down. So that's just what's been going on behind the scenes here. I figured I should at least go over that, mainly because I haven't done a video in this setup in so long, so I figure at least I should make a video on it. So that's what's been going on over here. If you guys want to see more like active back-end changes, like behind the scenes changes, be sure to let me know. Make sure you give this video a like, subscribe, comment below anything else you want me to see. I'll see you in the next video. I just turned this off, that's all.